This MacBook Pro is destroyed. Well, that's at least what most people would probably think. And you might be wondering, what's destroyed about this thing? Well, let me go ahead and just show you guys real quick. Let's hit that power button and... Jesus. Just take a look at that display. People will probably think that there's no coming back after this with such a broken display. Not only is the display completely smashed, but the body itself is kind of beaten up, not gonna lie. Just take a look at all these like little dents and imperfections on this chassis. It honestly ain't great. But the funny thing is that the actual computer inside is still perfectly usable. None of these imperfections or the smashed display completely affect the computing inside. I mean, if you really wanted to go to the extreme lengths, you could probably still use this computer perfectly fine with this smashed display. But that's not the point of this video. Instead of spending tons of money replacing the entire display, I'm going to try something a little different. I'm going to remove this entire screen assembly and turn this broken 2015 MacBook Pro into a headless desktop Mac. And if this works, we might be able to take a MacBook that was completely ruined and give it a second life, instead of ending up in an e-waste center. So let's take a look at this thing. So, in order to get this whole thing started, we're going to need to open up the MacBook from its back. And this should just lead us to the internals. Alright, and we should just be able to take the bottom cover off. And here we are. Oh my goodness, this thing is filthy. Look at all that grime at the top. Oh, some of it's on my fingers, oh my god. And this thing is also really dirty, and you can see around the intake all that dust just gathering around. Whoever owned this MacBook must have been a smoker. Another thing that we might as well do is repaste the CPU because, well, I mean, why not, It has almost been 10 years since this thing was probably last repasted. Alright, there we go. That takes us straight to the CPU, which, as we can see, that definitely does look like an awful thermal paste job. Oh my goodness. It's just kind of splattered all over there. I got some IPA, so let's go ahead and clean that off. Alright, and let's get some thermal paste on this thing. A P-dot should just be fine. And we might as well do the same to the PCH, because last time I didn't repaste the PCH on my Mac Mini video, a lot of people got really angry. So that should be perfectly fine. Alright, heat sinks are in where the fans are, and we can just drop it down. And that is perfect. Now while I did wish I had some compressed air to, kind of just clean out all the dust in this MacBook, unfortunately I don't really have any. So I can't really give this MacBook a full clean out. But what we can do is move on to the next part of this video, where we actually remove the display assembly to turn this thing into a headless MacBook. This process is kind of easy, however there is one slight issue. Unfortunately your Wi-Fi will not work after this. And that's mainly because the actual Wi-Fi antennas are in the display. But you can always use a USB to Ethernet dongle or a Thunderbolt to Ethernet dongle. So just keep that in mind. Otherwise we can get started with this. First things first, we actually got to remove the ribbon cable that connects the display to the motherboard. All we got to do is move this latch up here, and then we can just kind of wiggle the connector out of the motherboard. And there we go. Now for the next part, we got to remove these 3 T8 screws that actually hold the display onto the chassis. And then it's the same process on the other side. We can just remove this little flap here. And we can just unscrew these out. Okay, and then for the final part where we actually got to remove the antennas from the network card, which is right here. Be very delicate when you do this, but you can just kind of rip the cables off. Just like that. And now they are all loose, we could just push them aside. And now there is no way I did this entire upgrade process while the MacBook was on. Oh my god. Okay, anyways, back to what I was saying. So if we kind of lift the MacBook up, the display is really loose. So you'll probably just want to kind of hold this thing. Anyways, we can go back to the network card here. And basically right where the actual network cables are, there's another connector here for the webcam, or aka the FaceTime HD camera. So it's kind of the same procedure here. We can just wiggle the connector out and that should be good. So now if we bend these a little more backwards, it will reveal another screw here that we gotta remove. This screw is a T4 screw, so we can go ahead and just unscrew that. And it's pretty much the same thing on the other side. Okay, and with that, the entire display should just come off like that. And here we are. So with that, we can put on the back plate. I'm gonna go ahead and quickly get this screwed in. Alright, we are back, and as you can see now, I do have a monitor set up for this MacBook. Essentially what we're doing is we're gonna use the HDMI port on the MacBook itself. And with this port, we're gonna connect to our screen. I have a HDMI cord right here, so let's go ahead and plug this thing in. I also do have this thing charging via MagSafe too. So for the moment of truth, let's hit the power button. And would you look at that, we've got a video output. And beautiful, we are running macOS Big Sur here, and I can still completely communicate with the computer via the trackpad and the keyboard. However, just keep in mind, we are sacrificing Wi-Fi. So we are gonna have to use something like Ethernet for this. And here we are logged in with our 15-inch 2015 MacBook Pro. And everything in theory should just work perfectly fine with each other. Isn't that great? So, if you liked what you saw, then definitely consider liking the video and subscribing. Feel free to join that Discord server too, I'll leave it in the description below. Again, I would like to give a special shout out to imcoldest for pretty much sponsoring this entire video and also funding the video. Without his help, I definitely would have been able to make this video. So, special thank you to him for funding this entire project. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!